I just hit the button, go live. So let's go for it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show, the live version. Sounds cringe already, doesn't it? Hey, I don't know. I just thought about a lot of things. I'm going to share some things with you guys here today live, and hope I'm not going to make this too cringe. I even wore my nice shirt for the occasion. So before we go any further, let me start by saying thank you to anybody who's going to take the time to check this out. I hope that this sounds and looks amazing. I'm filming this or streaming this on the Sony a7 IV with the Shure SM7B microphone. So looks and feels, sounds, should be pretty decent. At least I hope that they are. Let me go over here and look at the chatter right here. We have 2 people checking. Oh, 126 people have tuned in. Holy shit, now I better be on my A game. So I've titled this a test live stream, The Return of the BoBo. I should have put a question mark behind that because that is something that I'm heavily considering bringing back. Now, for those of you who may remember, the BoBo was a live stream that we did over on Twitch, and that thing tended to get quite out of control quite all the time. I would hope that here I can keep myself composed a little better, especially considering we've got quite a few ears in the cornfield, so to speak. No, that's not paranoia talk right there. Literally, there are properties that I do painting work for who actually watch what I do on the internet. It's a little weird, but if you're watching and I paint for you, hello, cheerio. So I've got this thing right here that's supposed to say top chat, but I'm seeing not one single comment. So if there are comments, I'm missing them. I'm going to try to pull this up on my phone and see if I can find this. I know this is kind of a peculiar time to be going live. I got that. But I've put this together in a very bootstrap type of a way. I've got wires basically surrounding me completely. We've got plenty of comments. Holy shit. I'm going to get to those in just a minute. I'm surrounded by an island of wires. I've got my poor little laptop trying to hold all of this together with this stream. And then, of course, camera, microphone, and the lights. Here we are. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to the 158 up in here, Walsh or Wash guy. I see it. What's going on with you? Let me start from the beginning here. Heisen Blue, like Heisenberg. Hey, what's going on with you? Mass One, I see you right there. SC, I see you. Simon, what's going on? El Chapo. Hey, shout out to everybody up in here, man. We're going to have some fun with this today. At least I'm going to try to. Now, I need you guys to give me just a little bit of leeway. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream. I am currently on antipsychotics or antidepressants, whichever one that they are. I don't necessarily know. I was on the Vraylar. I quit that. And now I'm on something called Lybalvi or Lybalvi. Don't even know how you pronounce it. But yet that's what I'm taking. And it gives me this unbelievable dry mouth. Literally, my upper lip is sticking to my upper teeth right now as I'm trying to kick the BoBo with you. Hold on one moment. I'm feeling a little parched. Parched? I'm not going to lie. If you deal with social anxiety, hey, this is a real good way to test that. Go live in front of the world. Put your entire self out there for the viewing world to see and see how you maintain. If you maintain okay, you're probably doing a little better than you think. So here I am. Shout out to everybody up in here. Look, I really came on here to just test this out, see if this was going to work. I need to get a table out here so I can get my other computer so we can do things that we used to do when we used to do the BoBo. Do the news stories that I like to share with you guys, do Murder or Less, do the songs. My God, do I miss those. You might also notice that I'll probably end up with a decent little bead of sweat on my forehead. It's a little warm outside. I've got the AC running, so if you hear any kind of background noise, please forgive me. Mass One, shout out to you again. Clara, what's going on with you? Opry Music Store. Mike Good, old boy. Get her, Joe. Hey, thank you. Oh, boy. Was another way that I wanted to come on here. Saying, oh, boy is back. And by old, I mean for reals. I've seen the comments as of late. Joe, look at your hair. Is this what the internet has done to you? It is, actually. And the fact that I haven't had a haircut in like 4 weeks. I'm struggling. I haven't had time to get a haircut. I desperately need one. My entire head, I'm almost hitting the George Clooney out here. Some days I'm like, damn, that shit looks good. Joe, you look good for 40. 40? Man, you look like you damn near 60, Joe. I feel it. I certainly do. Sometimes I just think about shaving my head completely, hitting the full-on G.I. Jane. I don't know how that would actually go over. Dan, what's going on with your Ramen Soups remix? Those were the good old days. We need to get back to the music. We absolutely do. Mary, shout out to you in England. Vintage Drum says, poop, 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 poop. I don't know why I was hiding that comment. Can we show that? Blippy, what's going on with you? Your hair is nowhere as crazy as from a couple of years ago. Oh, if those weren't the days. Days that I miss, as a matter of fact. Sort of like days of our lives. Back when I was doing flip number 3 and I didn't have time to get a haircut, or I said to myself I wasn't going to cut my hair until we completed that house. And 5 months later, I finally got a haircut. This is 4 months. So, yeah, you're right. I'm not looking nowhere near as Wolfman Jack as I was looking back then. 191 people up in here. Shout out to you guys, man. It means a lot to have you rock with me on this. And like I said, just a test. It is my hope to do this full-fledged more often. And the reason why I want to bring this back is because I do want to be sharing videos with you guys here on After Prison Show. I just ain't got the time to edit. I could sit here and film. Oftentimes, you know, going and trying to edit that footage, it'll be one little thing in the video that I don't like. Maybe the lighting, maybe the audio's a little bit off, whatever it is that really ruins it for me. If I even make it to that point of being able to edit a video. But, you know, more times than not, I am just so busy with this painting business that I've got. If you guys don't know anything about that, want to check out more, I am doing videos more frequently over on Joe Does Stuff. So you guys can definitely catch me there. But you'll also be able to catch me here if I'm able to maintain doing these live streams. So that's why we're here. That's what we're doing this for all of you. And it means a lot that you're spending your Saturday afternoon or evening, whatever it is, with me. Thank you, guys. So what else? Al says D's nuts. Well, that wasn't very nice. But I'll take it. Look, there's been a whole lot going on. Obviously, the business has kept me super busy. But don't think for a second, not a day goes by that I don't think to myself, why? Why did I give up YouTube to go out here and do all of this? I mean that. There are definitely some days when I'm thinking exactly that. I'll tell people too. I say, you know, there used to be a time in my life where I could just film videos and people wanted to watch me. Now I'm sitting here painting walls, getting yelled at. Hey, you missed the spot. Damn. My, how the times have changed. I'm in such a cold sweat right now that even my kneecaps are sweaty. You ever been that sweaty that your damn kneecaps is sweating? Whew. It's a lot of pressure that I'm putting myself under right here trying to perform, and not just trying to perform. Folks, I don't have anything to fall back on aside from myself for this BoBo. It's not like I can go click over to a news story and be like, hey, let's dive into this a little bit so that I can muster up some other stuff to keep it going. I don't have that because I don't have my other computer right here. And if I was going to try to do it on the laptop, oh, God. Let's see if we can just try it one time so I can give you an idea what I'm talking about. And I don't have audio, so if an ad pops up while I'm trying to share a story, that's just going to be, oh, it's going to kill it. And then the top chat's not even showing up here. I got it on my phone. Man, we are struggling right here. But we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. LB says, Danny and Rabbit crashed a scooter. Danny never crashed a scooter. Well, actually, I take that back. I think almost everybody crashed a scooter. Mark, shout out to you. You didn't have to do that. Welcome back. Where's Peaches? Man, wouldn't I like to know? Because if I could ever find that guy, we would be doing a podcast. No bullshit. The Joe and Peaches show. And that shit would do numbers. Getting back to what I was saying about not a day goes by that I don't miss After Prison Show and miss being able to do this all day long. Aside from, what I do now, climbing ladders and all sorts of crazy shit. Real work stuff. Even though this was a real job to me as well. But there's plenty of days when I'm thinking about, man, if I had the time, I got this guy that I would love to just throw in this chair and let him share what he's been through. And if I can make the time in the future, I'd certainly like to get back to that. Though there was so much drama from the past, okay, we don't got to keep beating that dead horse right there. The stories that I was able to bring to you guys, that we were able to bring to you guys when I had all sorts of people who were a part of this thing, man, hey, we shared some good stories. No matter how it might have ended up, there were some great stories, while we were sharing them. It's just sad that a lot of times that gets drowned out by how it ended in the end. Alex, shout out to you. You didn't have to give me this donation right here. Go buy yourself some white girls and honey buns. White girls are honey buns. The icy whites. Hey, you got any of them white girls in your locker? Oh, my God. Alex, thank you. I'm reminded of something, so please allow me to expound. Folks, I've got a little bit of breaking news, and it troubles me to have to share this with you, but I know some will probably be happy by this, and others, not very many others, but others may be a little saddened by this. Folks, there will not any longer be Joe Ross, or Touch 'em 2 Times Tommy for that matter. Both of those two characters have been taken out of my shed by my dogs. They got the damn wig. They got the wig. They got the wig in the yard with all the little sticky things all over. Like, I can't even wash those out. It would take me 2 days just trying to pick those things out of the wig. And even if I could, Louie done peed, my dog, he done peed all over the wig. I came back one night. I let the dogs outside. The shed door was open. There's usually nothing wrong with that when that happens. But then all of a sudden I see Louie come running out of the shed. I thought that he had a bird or something. I didn't know what he had. He had the wig. Just like Broke Wing's gone. So too is Joe Ross and Touch 'em 2 Times Tommy. When I saw him running, he was dragging the wig. The sticky things were getting all over the wig. I said, Louie, stop. What are you doing? And he stopped and he looked at me. He put the wig down and then he peed on it. Oh, man. So I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to get another wig just like that. Even if I get a wig and it's not the same, it's not the same. The energy will be different. The vibe. It's not going to pass, as the youngins say these days, the vibe check. It's probably going to be a little sus, if you'll allow me to say so. So, somebody said, here we go. This is one. Let's show this comment. The JTP channel. Oh, it's gone. No, Touch 'em 2 Times. I thought somebody was saying the channel is gone. And, I see that comment quite a bit. People will say, oh, After Prison Show is dead. Joe killed this. Joe doesn't want to do this anymore. But I do. And I don't want it to be dead. And I need you to know that I don't do this any longer for the views. Of course, for the majority of the time that I did After Prison Show, breaking news, if you didn't know, it was for the views. But, I mean, if you do YouTube for a living, of course, it's for the views. But now, me doing this, and like the anxiety is starting to subside and the cold sweat starting to go away, and I'm starting to get back into my rhythm right here. It's enjoyable, right? So when I sit here and I share these videos, please don't think of it as cringe that I'm trying so hard. I'm actually enjoying what I'm doing with whatever it is that I'm sharing. The latest or the last ever Joe Ross video that I had just done recently, where I was drawing the cartoon that somebody said looked like a 5-year-old drew it. I saw that comment, okay? I know my artistic skills aren't all that, but I enjoyed doing the video and sharing the cartoon with you guys. You know, I realize there's people who don't like certain things, and I'm not trying to do what I do in spite of that, but I'm trying to do what I genuinely enjoy doing. And though it got out of hand in the past, hey, the BoBo, man, that was something that I would go back after I got done doing those and look at and be like, Joe, why in the world did you ever say that? Boy, they're going to crucify you on the internet for that one. For that song, turn down the pipe, turn off the lights, get high as a kite. Oh my God, I missed it. So I'm back with having some fun. Man, hey, whoa, what am I missing right here? Got some donations and stuff. You guys don't have to donate. I mean, I appreciate it, but you don't have to. Pine Key says 40 months clean and sober thanks to your channel. That's what I'm doing this for. Still seeing comments like that. Pine Key, shout out to you. SC says, just give Touch 'em 2 times Tommy a new look. You could be onto something right there. And Susan, very special shout out to you as well. You didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. Death Boo says, your dog only did what I wish I could. Hated Joe Ross. Sorry. LOL. Huh. Did you subconsciously some kind of a way transport into my dog to get my dog to take the wig? Did you plot against me like Julius Caesar? I don't know anything about Julius Caesar. I am watching a Netflix special called Roman Empire, and that shit goes in. And I'm just getting to the part about Julius Caesar right now. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. It's historical, like it's based on historical facts, but it's also like a drama. It's very good, very good. I've also been watching a lot of, what's that other guy that's very controversial, talking about the ancient civilizations? What's his name? I can't think of it right now, but I'm rocking with everything that guy's saying. Shit, man, I'm missing a lot of stuff right here, man. You guys don't, you don't have to donate, man, but, you know, hey, thank you anyways. Goober, Shower Daddy. I don't know what you mean by that. Sandy. Well, I think it's great therapy for you, Joe, and a lot of us. Bunkum Joe. Thank you. Cliff Bonds, welcome to the Puppy Pound. Shout out to you. Matt says, oh, shit. Let me get this comment. Show the comment. Oh, damn. What am I doing now? Oh, shit, alive from Joe. Damn, I got a few people in here, bro. Hey, man. Thank you very much. Tony Smith, Joe, more Coffee Man stories. Maybe we'll share something here. Alex says, I'm happy to give to you, Joe. You've given me so many hours of entertainment. I really enjoy your skits. About that guy who committed that crime. Shout out to you, Alex. Joey, hey, Joe, been a fan for years. Love from the Shy. Shout out to you. Air Bear, much love, Joe. Your real fans will never leave. Well, it means the world. Old Coffee Man. I know that I've shared, but I'll share again because you may have missed it. You know, I tried to do an update on Coffee Man and actually found that I think he's probably still locked up down in like Alabama. Not sure why he ended up going there after he got released for a robbery charge. I think he got like 10 years or 15 years for a robbery down in down south. So sucks to be him, and you know, I hate to hear about guys who get out and go right back or end up going back for more time, committing more crimes, war crimes, the stories that come from that. Griffey, what's going on with you? Long time, man. Long time since I've seen the BoBo live. Yeah. We're trying to get back to that right here. We got the Sony A7 IV, so we got this crisp look. That was real sus, Joe. And the Shure SM7B, which I think is performing relatively okay. Donald said, I love the prison doctor skits. Now, I loved those too. But that wasn't for everybody, Donald. That was the ASMR. You know, I still listen to ASMR before I go to sleep. Now I'm back to watching my space shows more and, you know, things about Graham Hancock specials But yeah, man, the prison doctor skit. Hey, those were the days, man. I might bring back some of them ASMR type of skits. I really enjoyed doing those. I did, and I'm looking for. Bear with me 1 second. I'm seeing a little dust right there on the lens. There we go. I should have cleaned it up real nice. And anyways, we're not doing ASMR live streams. Could be something to that. Yeah, man. Gonna have some fun with it. Hey, I want to respond to this one comment that I had just seen. It was from Death Boo, who said, "How's Rabbit doing?" If you guys ask me about anybody on here, I'm probably not going to be able to give you much of an update because I don't know. I can try to tell you that everybody's doing well and I wish the best for everyone, which I do. And that's probably the best that I can tell you. But Rabbit especially, somebody I wish I could tell you more about, but I honestly don't know. I haven't heard from him in the longest time. We did get back in contact for a little while, right when I started the painting business, and he was doing well during that time. And it was just recently I was at a 7-Eleven, and the woman who was working in there, just out of nowhere, she was like, "Hey, do you know Rabbit?" And I was like, "What in the world? Are you following me, lady? Like, who?" Yeah, I do know Rabbit. And she was like, "Yeah, that's my buddy. He's doing well. He's working for a church." And that was the most that she would tell me about that. I asked for his phone number. She wouldn't give me his number, and rightfully so. You know, I wouldn't want anyone giving out my phone number without asking me first. But I see this woman almost every morning when I'm going to get my coffee and my donut, excuse me, on my way to setting up the day or getting, prepared for the day, and she never brings it up anymore. I probably should press her a little harder for some details. What do you mean he's working for a church? Andrew says, OCD or what? I'll respond to that. I definitely got OCD. I've been clinically diagnosed with bipolar 1. They actually just diagnosed me with that this past week. And yeah, man, I got some issues. So if you see me bouncing off the walls when I get down some, bear with me. Or if I go from one thought to another without even finishing a sentence, I'm under a little bit of pressure right here. So give me a little bit to try to get back to it. Not to mention, I'm on this antipsychotic or antidepressant, Lybalvi now, not Vraylar anymore. I quit taking that. And one of the biggest symptoms or side effects that I see that comes from these things is like this overwhelming sense of lethargicness, where you just are like not feeling like yourself at all. So if it's the OCD or what, it's probably the OCD plus all of those things that I had just mentioned. Josh Morgan, what's going on, man? Long time, brother. Thank you for being up in here. Hope you and the wifey and the little man are doing great. Love to the family. Man, you're awesome. My family is doing amazing. My beautiful wife, we're doing great. My son, he's doing amazing. Today, he's actually 5 months old. 5 months this little man has been here. And it is amazing me watching everything that takes place in his life. Watching a little nub of just a little bit of white coming through on his gums from a tooth. Watching him finally start to try to figure out how to hold the bottle. Finding his toes and sticking them in his mouth. And I'm just like, boy, what in the... Yeah, man. Hey, Josh, family's doing amazing. My little son, he's doing amazing. Shout out to Liam. And I hope one day he's able to see all of this that I've done and not be embarrassed by me. That's a big ticket item I got right there. Al C says, never give up, Joe. I'm trying not to, man. I swear to God, I'm trying not to. SC again says, haven't watched in a long time. How are things with the missus, Joe? They're amazing. She's helping me so much with the business. We even had a conversation just recently of her potentially learning how to edit video because she'll make little reels for Facebook. Her vlogs are way better than mine. Because she does social media way more than I do it. But we've had talks about her starting to help me with these videos. So if we can get to that point, I can be doing even more video work. Let me go back because I feel like I'm missing some things. Okay, I'm all caught up. I'm all caught up now. Hugs, not drugs. Shout out to you. AG, what's going on? Long time I've seen you. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. Shout out to Las Vegas. I see you right there. Man, you guys are awesome. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend. What do I want to share with you guys? We're going to a baseball game tonight. We had a baseball game last night for one of the properties that I paint for. It's a gift that I give to the properties, some of the properties, and it's a really big deal. Like, we give them a box suite, and we lightly cater the thing, and it's just a really cool thing. So last night, one of the latest gifts that we gave away, this property went to. Now, I've only given this thing away 4 times. And of the 4 properties that I've given away this baseball event to, only one has, thanked me for it, which no big deal there. I don't need the gratitude. I mean, it would be nice. It's an expensive gift, but whatever. So only one property has thanked me, and one property literally dropped me right after the game. No bullshit. So the game was on a Friday night. They went to that. I think they went to that. And then it was that Tuesday when they texted me. They dumped me via text saying, hey, Joe, just want to let you know we'll no longer be using you. We don't need your services anymore. And, of course, I called and inquired about that. I'm not going to get into all the details about it. If you want to check that out, that's over on Joe Does Stuff. One of the more recent videos up there. But I'm literally going through that same situation right now. A property just went to the baseball game last night and literally messaging me saying, hey, we need to negotiate these prices a little bit. And I'm like, yo, negotiate means you want me to go down and be cheaper, but there ain't nothing I can do. I got it. Anyways, more on that over on Joe Does Stuff. But not going to sit here and just try to plug that channel here because that's not what it's about here. There have been some stories in the news that I've wanted to share with you guys. I think even a couple that I had filmed and just either never got around to editing, or one thing or another about the video I just didn't like. There's also a prison-related video that I did, like a top 10 that I've done, and I've literally filmed this video like 3 weeks ago, and I'm still trying to get this damn thing edited. And it's not for a lack of trying. It's more so for a lack of not having time. So hence the fact that I'm back here live in front of you guys wanting to bring back some variation, form, or fashion of the BoBo. And that begins here today. So moving forward from here, I'm going to put a desk out here so I can have a computer and I can actually be doing things and sharing things with you guys, and maybe doing the songs, maybe doing the dancing. We never did any dancing, but doing the things that made the BoBo fun. Murder or Less, that was a game that we played over there. Hell, maybe even play some games. I don't know if you guys play video games or not, and I'm not going to bore you to death with this, but I just started playing Paint the Town Red again. A Roblox version of just shoot 'em up style gameplay, or beat 'em up, because you do whatever you can do to be the last man standing. And you go against either like a multiplayer, or you can do a multiplayer version, or you can just go against the computer and have a whole bunch of computer enemies coming at you. But they've got a really awesome prison scenario on that game. And now they've got mods, and maybe they had them, but I just found out about mods where you can actually put guns inside of the prison and everybody's shooting each other with a freaking DeWalt battery-powered 20-volt nail gun. It is pretty graphic, but it's also pretty damn funny. And I thought about possibly sharing that with you guys, and just, some other things as well. Look, I feel like I'm starting to stumble a little bit, so let me stop while I'm hot and go out feeling confident about the way that this went. The BoBo is something I want to bring back. I want to do these live streams for you guys at least once or twice a week. It's so much easier for me to just have this set up, ready to rock and roll, hit go live, and ta-da! perform for the world. If there's things that you would like to see me do on the BoBo, leave a comment. I'll be checking these comments on this live stream, all the while putting my game plan together for things that I want to share with you guys. Not only or not always was it just so rough around the edges and going in and making fun of people and things that I probably had no right to do, but I always enjoyed watching the content from correctional officers' perspective, and your videos help reinforce my observation of offenders' behavior. Very informative. Huh. I wonder what that means. My perception. Your videos help reinforce my observation of offender behavior. I knew they were up to no good in there. That's where they were hiding that tattoo ink at. Or maybe your observation is not all prisoners are bad, and they can sometimes come home and lead very productive lives. Man, do I got a lot of examples of people doing just that I could share with you guys. Guys who have been through the struggle, been through the trouble, and are out here really making a difference. If not for the world, at least in their own personal lives. And maybe we could talk about that on the BoBo. So yeah, man, want to bring this thing back. Thank you guys for taking the time. I'm going to look forward to sharing more with you guys real soon, doing it live probably. And if you enjoyed this, please leave a like on this video or this live stream. Let me know exactly what you thought. And as always, until next time, let's end it the way we should. Enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted. And make the most of every day. Peace! Here's looking at you, kid. That was